Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with a little bit of something different nowadays. Sorry, I'm a little out of it, but we're back with something a little different. We're gonna be talking about Nintendo Switch leaks, specifically Pokemon Switch leaks. There's a huge discussion going on right now that everybody and your grandmother is talking about. That's right, Grandma. I heard you. I heard you talking about them Switch leaks. Nah. Alright, so we're gonna we're gonna talk about them. Specifically the Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, which is supposedly the titles, or at least the working titles for right now, for the next versions of Pokemon that are going to be on the Switch. So, there's a lot to talk about here. First of all, if these are correct, and this is what we're getting, which a lot of people have said now that it's confirmed because Nintendo copyrighted those titles or whatever through the same process that they copyrighted Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So everybody's saying that it's confirmed now, which I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, they also copyrighted Pokemon Stars, but they never used that title, so who knows. But we're talking about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, which supposedly are the next Pokemon games we're going to be getting on the Switch. So the first thing I want to talk about is Kanto reboot, right? You know, there was a big discussion a long time ago. Are we getting Gen 8? Are we getting a Kanto reboot? What are we getting here? And there was a publication out of Japan, a local Japanese magazine, that stated that we were getting Gen 8 in the next games. But that magazine had been known to be wrong in the past on some things and right on other things. So that's not 100% confirmation Gen 8. Secondly, then we have all the people now who are saying Kanto reboot, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and this is scary, okay? This is legitimately scary for the Pokemon franchise as a whole. Because there are a lot of speculation with those titles that there's going to be kind of like a crossover between Pokemon Go on mobile and the core series games on the Switch. And that could be potentially a horrible mistake for the franchise as a whole. So I'd like to see where you guys stand on that. Would you guys be okay with Pokemon Go integration in the core series games? Like, where do you guys stand on that? Because I feel, that could risk, first of all, I feel like if they use the mechanics from Pokemon Go for catching Pokemon in Pokemon Switch, a lot of people are going to be disappointed. The capture mechanics in Pokemon Go work well for Pokemon Go. But if you were to take those same mechanics and throw it into a core series game, I just don't think it would stick. I feel like people would be disappointed with that. I feel like it wouldn't be a proper Pokemon experience if they were to do that. Let's see. I don't see how they would be able to integrate the two. Yeah, see, my fears, because a lot of people are saying that the capture mechanics from Pokemon Go are gonna be in Pokemon Switch, which for Pokemon Go it works great because Pokemon Go you're traveling around, you don't want to have to sit there and battle a Pokemon every time you want to catch one because that takes too much time and you need to move on to the next encounter. You need to move on to the next area that you're going to. So, for the sake of Pokemon Go, the capture mechanics work perfectly. But I feel like if they were to take those mechanics and put them into a core series game, it would be a disaster. Because that's not what we've come to expect from Pokemon games. Um, so, well, a lot of people are saying that's being integrated. A lot of people are saying that there's going to be trading between the Pokemon Switch and Pokemon Go, which in some ways would be a good thing, but in other ways would completely ruin the shiny hunting scene on Pokemon Go. Because we all know that with the core series games, there's always people who hack illegitimate shinies into the game. So if they allow trading between Pokemon Go and Pokemon Switch, it's going to completely ruin the shiny hunting scene on Pokemon Switch, because then you can just transfer over all your hacked shinies from console into Pokemon Go. So that's going to completely ruin the shiny hunting scene if they were to do that. So that's what I'm concerned about. They need to just keep the two separate. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how they integrate them, though, because in some ways it might not necessarily be a bad thing. It just depends on how they do it. Because if they add trading between Pokemon Switch and Pokemon Go, that is going to be a nightmare. If they add Pokemon Go capture mechanics into Pokemon Switch, that is going to be a huge mistake. But if they were just to add, like, say, a reward system where if you meet certain milestones in Pokemon Switch, that it would unlock specific things in Pokemon Go, like exclusives, then I feel like that would be okay. I feel like that would be the gray area that wouldn't ruin either experience. I feel like that would be okay. But even then, it depends on what the rewards are and how you obtain them and all that. So, this could be very bad for the Pokemon franchise. And another thing we need to talk about is, if this is going to be, because we don't know if this is confirmed or not. This could all just be a bunch of bullshit that some guy in their basement made up. But there are a lot of people acting as if it's confirmed. So the other thing we need to talk about is, Kanto reboots. Is it a good idea to go back to Kanto? Is that a good idea for the franchise? Because I know there are a lot of Gen 1ers out there who love Kanto and they want to go back, but we've already had Kanto twice. Okay? It's like Kanto's great, okay? There's a lot of nostalgia there. There's a lot of good Gen 1 Pokemon that I personally like. But Gen 1 also has a shit ton of problems. Design-wise, mechanics. You know, there's only one line of ghost types, and there's only one line of dragon types. Like, that is a problem. You know? And then, you know, design-wise, which there's plenty of other generations that have horrible designs. Gen 5 is a pretty good one. But, you know, Gen 1, you know, Voltorb and Electrode, you know, you can shit on those designs all day long. It's like, oh, it's a Pokeball, except it's not. And it evolves, and now it's an upside-down Pokeball. Bravo, guys. Bravo. Fucking Diglett, Dugtrio. Just make 3 of them. Magnemite, Magneton. Just make 3 of them again. You know, just add more to it. There you go. There you go. So there are a lot of problems with Gen 1. So my question is it a good thing for the franchise for us to go back to Kanto? Is that good for the franchise, or are people blinded by nostalgia and not able to move forward? Where do you guys weigh in on that? Let's see. Kanto hype, Kanto for the win. Want to know what would be the ultimate Pokemon? Chuck Norris. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if going back to Kanto is a good thing for the series. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it's going to negatively impact it in such a way that it would jeopardize, you know, Pokemon's financial security, because let's be honest, regardless if it's Pokemon fucking Pokemon U, or Pokemon Take and Pokemon My Money, you know, whatever the fuck Pokemon game it is, they could literally, you know, you could put the name Pokemon on anything and people will buy it. So regardless if it's Kanto or not, people are gonna buy this shit. It's just whether or not that's a good thing for the franchise and for the community. Let's see. Manchild's Opinion Hour. Hey man, everybody and your grandmother is doing videos on this shit right now. I had to dip my toes in the water just a little bit. Yeah. Let's see. I only ever played Gen 1 and of the main series games, so I don't know. Yeah, see, like, me personally, I would much prefer Gen 8 over another Kanto reboot, but that's just because we've already seen Kanto twice. You know, we already know everything that's there. Yeah, there's not really much you can build on there that would make it feel like a new experience. Yeah. Let's see. The game's not a remake, and it's going to be set in 100 years in the future in Kanto underwater. Yeah, see, I've heard people talking about that. I have heard people talking about that. But, like, you know, none of this shit is confirmed. You know? If that were the case, you know, I would probably be okay with it then, because it's a new experience. But if it's just... if they're just taking Pokemon Yellow off the shelf, you know, dusting it off, throwing some HD graphics in there, and then slinging it out, you know, that is a legitimate problem. You know, we get way too many remakes, you know, in my opinion. In my opinion, the remakes are a problem, because they hold us back from moving forward, if that makes sense. So if it was a completely new take on Kanto, like you're saying 100 years in the future, Kanto is completely underwater, like, I would be okay with that, because that is a new experience. But if they're just taking the same old game that we've already played twice, dusting it off and throwing it back out there, that is a problem. I think they're going to do something different and give us Kanto forms of newer Pokemon. Huh. That would be interesting. So, like, a completely reverse of Alolan form. So, like, in Alola, we got a bunch of Kanto Pokemon in new type variants. So what you're saying is we'll get Kanto versions of non-Kanto Pokemon. That would be interesting. That would genuinely be interesting. But then it begs the question, do you guys think that Game Freak is going to continue the Alolan forms, or like type variants of Pokemon? Cause we know Mega Evolution, they fucking crashed and burned that shit. Which Mega Evolution was really cool in most cases. Mega Slowbro got fucked. But, you know, Mega Evolution was really cool, and then it's like, you know, we have this really cool thing that we did twice and never did it again. You know, so then you also, you know, so is that going to be the same thing with the Alolan forms, where it's like, hey, it's this really cool concept that we did once, but we're never gonna do it again. You know, like what, cause, you know, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon didn't even have any new Alolan forms. So, like, what's up with that? Let's see. Atlantis Charmander, the whole underwater thing, that would be cool. Atlantis forms, I like that. That would be hard, though, because everything would just become water types then. The whole region is nothing but water types. That would be crazy. Mega Alakazam is one that's well designed. I actually really like Mega Alakazam. It's one of my favorites. Mega Alakazam, Mega Banette, I really like. Let's see, what others? Mega Mewtwo Y. Not X, Mega Mewtwo Y. I really like that one. Yeah, I like those Megas. They got some good ones out there. They also got some really stupid ones like Mega Gengar and Mega Slowbro. Which I know some people like Mega Gengar, but I feel like the genius in Gengar's design is simplicity. And when they made Mega Gengar, they just took it too far. You know what I mean? Because Gengar had such a simple design and such a simple concept. And then Mega Gengar, it's like, just throw a shit ton of spikes on him. Give him a third eye that doesn't even match his other eyes. You know, it's like, come on, guys. Let's see, Mega Gengar sucks ass, they killed it. Let's see, Gengar looks dope and deserved better. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it definitely did. I feel like, let's see, Gengar is a shitty Pokemon. Yeah, but I mean, like, he's the OG ghost type. He is the original ghost type, you know? He deserved a bit better than that. Just, I feel like some designer was a bit too drunk on sake. And it's just like, okay, boss, we need to design Mega Gengar. What's your thoughts? I don't know. Just throw some spikes on it. Lots of spikes. And give it a third eye, but make it yellow for some reason. I don't know. Just do whatever. Yeah, let's see. It's designed well, but its stats are horrible. I don't know, man. I don't think Mega Gengar has a good design. I really don't. I guess that's debatable. But I don't think Mega Gengar is designed well. Let's see. Anyway, that being said, yeah, we need to get back on topic here because we kind of went off topic there. Um, let's see. What do you guys think about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee? Do you guys think that it's real, or it's just some shit that somebody made up just to fuck with everybody? Yeah, because there's no confirmation right now, at least not that I'm aware of. So, what do you guys think? Is it real? Is it fake? And are you scared for the future of Pokemon? Because I am, if they're real. If they're real, I am very scared. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Such horrible titles. I think it's real. They don't inspire me to want to play them. Yeah, the titles, I think they're working titles, right? I don't think that's actually going to be the titles when they come out, if they're real. Because we had Pokemon Stars for a while, and then it ended up becoming Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So I don't think those are the official titles. But, you know, Geo thinks they're real. I feel like if Pokemon Let's Go Eevee is real, they should at least give us some new evolutions. Like, that would probably be the only thing that saves it for me. Give me like a ghost type Eevee. Give me a dragon type Eevee. Give me a steel type, you know, poison type, flying type. Give me something, you know. Let's see, give me some new Eevee evolution and everything will be fine. Yeah, I feel like that would be the consolation prize. Let's see, I'm hoping it's a yellow remake. Let's see, Let's Fuck Pikachu should be the title. Let's see. Let's see, based on absolutely no knowledge of the main series games. Yeah. I don't know, man. I, I, I wasn't convinced on it at first, but then we had news today that Nintendo copyrighted the titles Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and I feel like they wouldn't do that if there wasn't something to it. That doesn't necessarily mean that the next games are going to be called Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but I feel like that is confirmation that we're getting Kanto and not Gen 8. Which, you know, I could be wrong. We don't have any confirmation yet, but I wasn't sold on Gen 1 reboots until they copyrighted those titles. Let's see. New Eevee Evolution Lesbian. That would be funny. That would be really funny. They also copyrighted Pokemon Star. Yes, they did. But Pokemon Star ended up becoming Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So I feel like, you know, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee are gonna end up becoming like, I don't know, Pokemon Yellow Shine or some shit like that, and then Pokemon, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty much confirmed Kanto reboot at this point, which I'm hoping it wasn't. I was hoping for Gen 8. But, you know, so if it's a new take on Kanto, I feel like it would be okay. What scares me the most is the alleged Pokemon Go integration. Because that is, you know, if done right, that could be okay. And potentially help Pokemon Go's development as well as its player base. which I think that would be their goal there. Um, but if done wrong, which I feel like it would be very easy to fuck up that integration, it could be disastrous for the franchise. Let's see, Game Freak. We heard y'all wanting Gen 8, but enjoy the Kanto remake. Yeah, it's like Game Freaks just like, when in doubt, Kanto. Yeah. To be fair, they remade basically all of them up to Gen 3, so yeah, it's not like Kanto's the only one that got remade, but still, if they're remaking it again, it'd officially be the only one that's been remade twice. So I don't know. I don't know. It scares me. I think this is very scary. The whole Pokemon Go integration thing, because it's no secret I love Pokemon Go. Like, some might say I play it every day. See what I did there? But, nah. Nah, I like Pokemon Go, but I don't want the main series games to become Pokemon Go, if that makes sense. 'Cause Pokemon Go, in reality, is a very washed down version of Pokemon. Like, a lot of features that you would expect in a Pokemon game just simply aren't there. So, if the main series games were to become more like Pokemon Go, I feel like that would be disastrous for the franchise as a whole. Funny thing is, Gen 3 remakes are the best ones. I actually haven't played the Gen 3 remakes, or at least not all the way through. I played a little bit of them. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like this is very scary for the Pokemon franchise. Let's see. What if the way they're going to integrate this is how they're going to add trading into Pokemon Go? Pokemon Fuckfest Pink version. Yeah, that could be a thing. Let's see. I mean, if this was their way of adding trading to Pokemon Go, I feel like it's the worst possible way to do it. And again, my reason for that is because if trading in Pokemon Go is done through Pokemon Switch, it's gonna completely kill the shiny hunting scene in Pokemon Go, which is one of the main aspects of Pokemon Go right now, at least for me and a lot of the, frequent players. Because with all the main series games, there's always been people who put in hacked shinies that were not obtained legitimately. So if you were to allow those people to transfer those shinies into Pokemon Go, it would completely kill the shiny hunting scene. Which, again, is one of the main appeals of Pokemon Go right now. So I feel like allowing trading between the two platforms is probably one of the worst things they could possibly do. Imagine people trading hacked shinies into Pokemon Go. That's what I'm saying. That would be, disastrous. Because, again, shinies are kind of what's keeping Pokemon Go alive right now. And I think Niantic knows this. I think they know shinies are what's keeping it alive, and I think that's why they haven't released all of them. So, if they were to do that, it would completely kill the shiny hunting scene in Pokemon Go. So I think trading in Pokemon Go needs to be a thing. It needs to happen. But it needs to be amongst other Pokemon Go players and not between other Pokemon games. Niantic won't tell you that the shinies are there. Yeah, let's see. Pokemon Dick Holes, just the tip version. I actually really like that. There actually is. Isn't there a Pokemon Dick version? I feel like there is. Not official, obviously. But I remember seeing something like that. Hold on, I'm looking it up now. Pokemon Dick version. I feel like that was the thing. Oh no, it's Pokemon Cock version. That's right. That's right. That actually is a thing. I gotta find a picture of it real quick. Again, it's not official, but it is a thing. Hold on, I'm trying to find a picture of it because it's really funny. And my page froze. There we go. Let's see, can I find a picture of this thing? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Found it. Found it. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up real quick. Let's see. We're gonna pull this up real quick. We're gonna have to be careful, because there's a lot of other things on screen that are inappropriate, so I'm gonna... Let's see. There we go. Okay, we're good. I made it so it's safe for YouTube, because there were a lot of other things on screen that were not safe for YouTube, so there we go. Let's see, here we go. So there is Pokemon Cock version, as you can see there, which is an actual game. I've never played it, but it is an actual game that's fan-made, obviously. But yeah, so another thing I want to talk about is, with Pokemon Switch, is the graphics. You know, what do we think? This will probably be the last thing I bring up, because I do have other things I need to do, so I don't have a whole bunch more time for this, but, I'm gonna try to pull this up real quick, because there was a leak a while back. Here it is. Which we don't know if it's real or not. But if it is, it could be a problem, in my opinion. So let's see. Let's see if I can pull this up real quick. If this is real, I feel like this is a problem. Because there was a supposed graphic leak for the Pokemon Switch titles. Hold on, for some reason it's not pulling up properly. Ah, come on, Windows, why are you being a fucking dick? There we go. There we go, okay. Let me pull this up. Ah, come on. I just had it, and then it fucking... Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Okay, so this here, which I wish I could go bigger with it, but it's not. Here, I'm just gonna do it in OBS, because for some reason Windows won't let me zoom into it properly. There we go. Okay, so this was a leak that has not been confirmed, but, you know, I don't know. I don't know if it's real. I'm gonna try to bring it up a bit closer. But if this is real, which I don't know if it is, there's no way for us to confirm that. I feel like this could be a problem. 'Cause this looks a bit too much like the 3DS graphics for my taste. You know, obviously Ah, yes, the Lapras picture. Yeah. I mean, obviously, this is still better graphics than what you had on the 3DS, but it looks too much like the 3DS for me to feel comfortable. And my camera froze. So, oh wait, we're back. Okay. So, I this also scares me because the Switch is capable of so much more than this. So if this is what the game is going to look like, I feel like a lot of people are going to be disappointed because we know the Switch is capable of better graphics than this. I think this was something left over from Sun and Moon. I mean, it looks very Sun and Moon-esque. It really does. But it does look enhanced. There's no route in Sun and Moon that I'm aware of that looks like this, though. Which is kind of the problem. Also, I want to point out, which a lot of people seem to have missed with this, if I can... Hold on, why is... Alright, everything's freezing right now. There we go. I want to point this out. That down there... Hold on. Let me try to make this bigger. Look, this down here, this little thing right here, like that looks like the end of a Gyarados tail to me. I mean, does it not? Does that not look like a Gyarados tail? I'm gonna look up a picture of Gyarados just to make sure I'm not like way off base. No, that definitely looks like a Gyarados tail to me. Yeah, that's definitely a Gyarados tail. So, like, the thing that I find interesting with that is that if this is real, that would suggest that Pokemon are just going to be out and about that we could, I guess, encounter. Yeah, so, like, we could actually see that there's a Gyarados there and then go over and encounter it. So, that would... Unless this is maybe Rage Lake, but then that's not a red Gyarados, so I guess not. Right. Plus, Rage Lake was Gen 2, so never mind. Never mind about that. Mitch says it was something left over from Sun and Moon. It does look a lot like Sun and Moon. It does. Yeah, I feel like... I don't know. I'm hoping for two things out of Pokemon Switch. If Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu are correct. Let's see. If they're correct, I have two things that I hope. And the first thing that I hope for is that one, that that graphic there, let's see, hold on, this one, I hope that this is not the actual graphics for Pokemon Switch. I hope it's fake. And the reason why I say that is because the Switch is capable of so much more than that, and I feel like it would be kind of a shame not to utilize its full potential. So I hope that's fake. Second of all, if Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu are confirmed, I hope, one, that we get a new evolution of some kind, preferably Ghost, Dragon, or Steel type. Secondly, I hope that the Pokemon Go integration is either not a thing in the game at all, or that it's done in very subtle amounts. Like, there's certain milestones in Pokemon Switch that you could reach to unlock exclusives in Pokemon Go. I feel like that would be okay, but I feel like anything more than that would be potentially very bad for both Pokemon Go and Pokemon Switch. So I'm hoping the Pokemon Go integration is little to non-existent. And the third thing that I hope is that it's going to be a new take on Kanto and not just Pokemon Yellow all over again. So that's what I really hope out of this Kanto reboot, if it were to be confirmed. But I'm still holding out hope for Gen 8. At this point, it doesn't seem very likely. If Gen 8 was confirmed, it would definitely be 2019. I don't see how they could make an entire generation in less than a year. So it would have to be 2019, which I would be okay with if it's Gen 8. But if we just get the Kanto reboot, I want it to be 2018. If it ends up being a 2019 title, I feel like that's a bit of a disappointment for a region that we've already seen twice. You know, I feel like if they're gonna give us Kanto again, they can at least do it in 2018. But anyway, with that being said, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about, and that's pretty much all I have time to talk about, actually. They've been working on Gen 8, my dude. Yeah, I'm sure they have, but I feel like they wouldn't be able to get Gen 8 out in 2018. I feel like it's just too short of a time. I mean, maybe they could. I don't know. But I feel like it would be not enough time. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all the time I have to talk about all this. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys would like me to do more videos like this. You know, because this isn't really something that I usually do as a live stream. So let me know if you guys would like more discussion videos. You know, there's September for Smash 5. Yeah, but unless they included, you know, the Subspace Embassy, which they probably didn't, you know, it doesn't take that long to make a Smash game. You know, considering how long it's been since the last one. So, yeah, that being said, yeah, I would be impressed if they managed to put Subspace Embassy in Smash 5 with the amount of time that they've had to work on Smash 5. That would be impressive. My camera's freezing up right now, which is really annoying. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know if you would like more talks, discussion videos like this. And let me know what you guys think about Pokemon Switch, about these leaks, you know, with Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. Do you think it's real? Are you hyped for it, or are you disappointed? Let me know what you guys think. And I guess hopefully we'll get a Pokemon Direct soon. I don't know, but hopefully. Anyway, that being said, thank all you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and become on the ground babies. And I'll see all you guys next time. Goodbye, guys.